take it on from here.
Okay.
I need 15 minutes at the end so that we can do a final wrap up. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. So yeah, everybody welcome. This is build an flow agent with Gemini and Google Docs. So this is a hands-on workshop. So we'll learn how to do this, and yeah, this is my presentation. It seems like the text is not reading. Give me 1 second.
Did you change it to dark mode, light mode? Then it probably, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
That's okay. Take your time. It's okay. We'll just go through this one step at a time.
Okay. So it's going to remove my or maybe I could try sharing it on another browser. Let's see.
Maybe turn off your day and night or whatever the background, the theme is. Probably. I don't know whether that's because of that.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is. I think that's why. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Share one more time. Let's see.
We see it.
Great.
It's okay. We see it. Cool.
So yeah, this is the okay, we'll move on to the introduction here. So this is Agent Agenda Unveiled, and this is the intro to workflow agents and overview of Gemini. So in this presentation and this workshop, we'll go over the API keys and the Google Doc APIs. And this is be live coding. So we'll be building an AI workflow agent, and we'll close up with a QA session. And yeah. So Gemini is AI at your fingertips. So Gemini is Google's innovative large language model family. And Gemini API allows building powerful AI applications with natural language. So use Gemini to generate, summarize, and interact with content. This workshop utilizes this AI, Gemini, to summarize notes automatically. So a little bit about the Docs API. This allows us to create and edit documents, and we'll be interacting with it with Python. And we can use it to programmatically, sorry, I can't say this word, to insert text and format output. So yeah, pretty much just helps in automating the interactions with Google and very easily. What we'll need for this AI agent toolkit pretty much is just Python 3 point anything, and for running the script, and a Google Cloud project with a Docs API enabled, and a Gemini API access for language model functions. And we can use this with VS Code. That's what I'll be using, or a Google Colab, if you're familiar or have that. So this is, so let's build. And we'll start beginning some of these steps. I have this on my GitHub, so I'll send the links. And so just finishing this slide is we'll authenticate with the Gemini API securely code and learn to create and then summarize text and push the generated summary directly into Google Docs. So yeah, so you guys are professionals at this now. So now it's just to put some sweat into what we have to do next. So all right, now if I guess I'll link my
Yeah,
GitHub
you can
here.
post
Or
it
is that okay?
on the chat.
Okay. All right.
Or yeah.
All right. So this is actually, yeah. So we have the README here. So pretty much going over the presentation and more detail. So this we can look at to start setting up our virtual environment, credentials, and things like that. And yeah, this is so once we have the script here in the IDE, we can run it. And this would be the main here. So yeah, this is we can start with that, and then we can go ahead and get our APIs. So, yeah, if you're familiar with the projects, creating a project in Google Cloud, you can create a new project here, and this will help. Uh, yeah, can recreate a project here. So right, and after we've created our project, then we can go ahead and get our API keys. One second. Okay, now we can head over to enable APIs. So the two APIs that we'll need is will be our Drive API and our Google Docs API. So this website runs a little bit slower on this browser, so I'm going to switch over. Okay. Am I still with you guys? Hello.
Are you guys following? Is everybody good? Bo, your screen is black actually. Oh. I do see the console.cloud.google.com, but then I don't see anything inside.
Oh, I
Okay,
think it.
sorry about that. Cool.
Okay.
You did have the README, right? If people have not, you want to drop and come back, or how is it okay?
Yeah. Getting. Uh, Getting.
All good, thanks. Okay, not able to follow. Is this all in README? Barry is asking. I think he's showing everything is was in the README, right? So far, where are you, Barry? Have you are you still in the? Have you got? Did you
Yeah.
get your
One.
Yes, everything is in README. Reads well. Okay, Lawrence is saying yes. Yes.
Okay. I think.
You
Yeah.
want to refresh
My,
this page, Bo? Okay, I think we lost him. Lawrence, you can unmute yourself and let Barry know. No, Barry, you can also unmute yourself if you have questions. Lawrence can. Lawrence, can you help him through if it's possible? Hmm. Okay. So where did you get lost, Barry? Oh, okay. He's in the library. I will try to chat. Okay. No worries. Let's see.
okay. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Hello.
No worries. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just
Okay.
Barry had some question. Can you ask him if he is able to get through the API key and he was able to get through the console?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Do that. Let's see. 1 sec. Just reconnecting. Okay. I'll share my screen as well. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And all right. So here is the console here, and we're going to go ahead and run the script. And So, okay.
Well, can you go back to the console, the console that the Google console on the
Which,
browser where you had the API key and
oh,
we were
sure.
trying to show something and then we were not able to see. Yeah, this particular the console one. There was that.
Okay. Yeah, I can go ahead and show that. Let's see.
This is it's there in the README too. So
Oh, right. Yeah. That's. Just
I
make sure.
think that's where somebody got lost. Okay,
Oh,
there's
yeah. Yeah.
There is a question from Lawrence. Is there a recommended IDE to successfully work with Google's Gemini API? I'm using Visual Code. I think Visual Code works fine. Uh, right? Anybody has any other issues other than that?
Yeah, so this is yeah, pretty much where you'll set up your project. If you go here and then you can
Yeah, I think this is where when you are trying to show the screen froze. Yeah,
oh, yep, okay. So yeah,
cool.
this is where after you can find the API and
Mhm.
you just have to then after click enable and yeah, find it enabled there. So it says to use this API, you may need credentials. So we'll come back and we'll also get our uh, Google Google Doc enabled. So then we'll click enable here. And after which, then we will need to create credentials. And you can just click application data. And for uh, for, uh, yeah, for this, we will yeah, the service account name will be. Let me go back to my original one.
So here it'll be like agent two, right? The first one had a something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, this is yeah. Just checking the credentials. How we'll create this. Just to make sure it replicates it well. And
Okay.
so this right, we can just name any type of name and description. And that should be pretty well. So uh, just going to go back to our second one to replicate. Okay, and see, create credentials, and then this is where we'll create the API key. So this will be very helpful. All right, and we'll go ahead and copy this, and we can go ahead and paste that in the Gemini API key, or sorry, the sorry. Let's see. Yeah, 1 second. Let me check. Yeah. Is there any questions, or is anybody? Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Somebody asked only about the VS Code thingy, which I also answered. They're also using PyCharm instead of VS Code. Do you have any preference about?
Oh, yeah. Well, I believe they all work pretty well with this application. It's yeah, all very similar to PyCharm. VS Code is very similar. So yeah, it's all works pretty well. Let's see. Okay. So I believe I may have missed a step. So we also need to follow with get Gemini. So this is our. We'll also need to enable our Gemini API. And let's see. Okay, and yes, and yeah, going back to the main code.
I think it opened the new window.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. All right. So, okay. So Gemini API key here. We'll add in, and then we get our docs credential file here, so I can also help with that. So, and yeah, so the credential we have. This is just a service account that we typically measure. So 1 second. Create display. Okay. So, and just putting the service account name helps us to create, yeah, our our account, and we don't. These are optional, so we don't need these. Okay, and can 1 second. And then after we click our service account, we can click keys, and then we can click add key and create new key. So this is our JSON file. So we can go ahead and create this. Okay. And so, all right. And after we've done that, then we can put that with our project. And I'll go ahead and find my project, and that will be here. So and we'll also need that name. So I'll go ahead and grab the name. So I'll paste that key here. And so that takes care of the docs creds file. Then we had our API key, and so with the rest of it, then now we can run our script. So let's go ahead and run our script. Oh, one thing, just to make sure, I'll paste the I'll go ahead and paste the GitHub code.
Bo, can you just go a little slower because people are trying to follow you?
Of course. Right.
You guys can unmute. Everybody can unmute and speak up if
Yes.
you are stuck. And please unmute yourself and ask. Just jump in if he's too fast.
There's some parts I missed, but I'm just curious if the video will be shared, the recording, so that way I can redo some of these steps. I don't want to.
I would suggest you to stick around, Brandon.
I'm going to. I'm going to. I just wanted to make sure, like the.
Yeah. I will try to make sure that it might take a little bit of time for me to upload it because it's a 2-hour video and I have to also a little bit edit little parts of it. So bear with me if I am being a little slow. But I will post it on our YouTube channel, but it might be a little slow. You might not get it, right away. But I might do all the workshop series together or whenever I find time. So I would suggest you to stick around. I'll do my best.
I'm going to stick around. Don't worry. I'm just I missed a part because my internet and anyways.
Okay, no worries. I am recording this, so it should be there.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for asking, Brandon. That's good.
Hey, Bo,
Yes.
what was the permission you gave on the service account? I missed that part.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, can you be a bit descriptive because we'll not be looking at the screen all the time, right? You speak more than less, sure, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Okay. So, yeah, the permission, right, for the keys, right?
Service. Yeah.
Service account. Okay. So this, can you see the email and status enabled for that, right? So we can.
Yeah, I can see that. But what is the permission that? Can you open that?
Sure. Yeah, of course. So.
Yeah, manage permissions.
Yeah, we can. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we can look at permissions here, and so this we really don't have to do much here.
Oh, you're adding owner permission, no? Okay.
Yeah, we could set owner. I think that.
Okay. Got it.
Good question. Great. That's a great question. So, yeah, that's it for permissions, and for keys. Yeah, you just have to go down here to add or create new key. And that's how you get the key there. So, yep. And so, looking back at our project. 1 second.
We can add the role, right, Bo? We can add roles if we have to manage the access, right? I'm pretty sure this is something, if you go to the permissions, it might be a little. You can assign roles to it,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, we can add our roles. Yep, and yep. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it for there. So yeah, making sure that we have our APIs enabled and our keys and our docs credential file. Uh, yeah, and that's just yeah the things that we'll need for this script. And go ahead and run the script. And, so here it gives me output after running the script to yeah, that it will shows me my summary, a Gemini summary, and then summary written. So I go to click my link, summary written, it'll show that I need access. So this is pretty typical when working with APIs. So it's because the service, there's two different emails. There's the server account, and then there's the personal account. So because we're not signed in with our service account, we'll have to share it with our personal account. And so how we can do that is by running our other script we have, and that's our share doc collab. So go ahead and run this script, and this pretty much just gives us access, and we'll go ahead and enter our email. So
This is where you have given the permission as a user, right?
that's right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so first thing it asks is paste the document ID from our Google Doc URL. And so when it outputs our Google Doc, we'll just copy the last we'll just copy the last part and okay. And yeah.
You missed the first one, I think. I'm not sure. One.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Okay. And copy that. And so, and we'll paste there, and then we'll enter our Gmail address or any type of email address. And yeah, success. The document is now shared. And we can open up that, and you can pretty much give a summary. So this will be our summary. This is just what I hard coded, so we can show the some actual text. So let's see.
What is that doc URL? Can you come again?
Yeah, the doc URL. Right. So this, when it outputs, right? Did you see this summary written, right? Where you have the summary, Gemini summary, and this Google Doc link.
So
yeah, that last part, right?
Is that in the?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so we have to run the first program, is it? The main PY?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. After running that, then it should give you this link, this Google Docs link.
Maybe can you show just the main.py code and then walk through one more time, both so that people can understand?
Oh,
So what
of
exactly,
course,
right?
of course. Yeah, yeah. So this is just running right now, and seems like it's taking a little bit more time than usual. Maybe I'll just restart. Restart. And just restarting the IDE. So I'll take a look at the project again. Uh, so yeah, okay. So start here. So
You
yeah,
can close the
maybe,
Explorer part. So if you can close the Explorer part, just we can see the code.
oh, of course, of course. Yeah. So all right, and yeah. So typically when this script is ran, right, there's some missing missing modules. So we can always just to do that, we can we can do Python, then install -r requirements. And okay.
It is pip
So
install.
pip, right, pip, yes. Pip install. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. You
Oh,
have to say requirements.txt.
yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sharon.
So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but I still get that error. Gen AI is not there.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Let's see how we can solve that. So what? Okay. So after this is done installing, it says it's yeah, completed. I
Yeah, it
believe
says
I may.
successfully install the API core here.
Yep. Yep. Uh, so I'll rerun the script, and so this may be not the same code because it doesn't look like I have any API keys or credentials. So I'll go ahead and copy the code from the GitHub again. And, yep. And so can run this and yep, this so no module named Google.generative AI. So we'll also download our requirements and Okay. Hmm. Um, yeah. Okay. May yeah, may not. Okay.
Can you
So
click on the problems, Bo? Maybe in the problems, it can show you on
oh,
the bottom. On VS
right.
Code, actually.
Oh, VS Code. Okay.
If you see the
Yes, this is.
problems tab on the, no, it says on the problems, if you click on the first one. You see the terminal?
Yes. Yeah. See this. Yeah. Terminal.
Okay. Click on the problems there. It shows number one at the
Oh, okay.
top.
I got you. I got you.
So
Yeah.
you need to import it to resolve it. Okay, why is it? It's
I added that pip install command. You can just
Oh, okay. So yeah, the pip install should fix that. Yeah, we should just have to pip install the module for that generated. Yeah. Okay. So that looks like that worked, and so now it's looking for our file and directory, our JSON. So go and find that file, and that should be this one. We'll rerun it. Let's see.
okay. Lawrence has a question. I think he doesn't. Oh, okay. He doesn't install automatically for you. Was it working, Lawrence, for you now? It does not. Yes, it looks like it does not automatically install it for you. Are you able to run it? Okay. All okay. Cool.
Oh, doesn't okay. Uh, yeah, there may be. Uh, okay, looks like that's not in the README, so I can add that. But yeah, if that doesn't pip install doesn't work, there may be another way to another way to. But if you just copy the code and directly to make sure that works, and have possibly virtual environments. Maybe it could be a Python handling errors. A certain version of Python. Right now I'm using the 3.10. So yeah, 3.10 works pretty good, and I've had no issues with that 3.10.
Okay, there is a question that is there a specific reason why virtual environment is not used?
Well, yeah, good question. We had just restarted it, so yeah, we can. Uh, there's no reason, but just to show you guys if it's. Of course, I can show you guys with or without it. Of course, with is always yeah. Um, it's better, right? Because it's cleaner. So, can add that now. Just for yeah. So Python. Okay, so yeah, there we have our virtual environment now loaded. So we can now rerun the script to our virtual environment, and
There are modules. If you go to the problems, it always shows that on the left-hand side. Oh, you need to import all these
yeah,
things again. Okay.
yeah, right. Okay, so we can do that. Yeah,
Somebody suggested that JetBrains automatically imports.
that's a great thing to for yeah.
And also, do we have to, there is also one more question from Rachita. How do you manage this authentication between Gemini and Google Workspace securely? I think it is with the roles, right? I'm not too sure, but you can answer that for me.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I may not be able to answer that, but I can certainly try. So, yeah, one of the permissions we have with that, we have, I can show, there's about the different roles, right? So, 1 second. Yeah, I think it's here, roles. Okay. Let me make sure I'm in the right area. So yeah, there's option roles, and let's say owner, and add permissions. Yeah, so this I haven't set this up actually. So
But you
yeah,
can assign it, right? So that's a whole point. If you want to manage it securely, you need to make sure that you assign a correct role to it, Ruchira, if that answers your question. And it depends on how you want to, how you want, whom do you want to use also, right?
yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Which permissions for
I think she got it.
enabling? Yeah. Okay.
PyTorch, there's also automatically imports everything. Is that so? Is that
Oh,
what you're
is that right?
saying, Leslie? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. So is everybody so far with Mo, or do you have any more questions? Were you all able to complete it so far? Are you all with Mo? Sorry, Bo.
I think.
I had another speaker called Mo before, so I'm sorry.
My computer may be.
Hey, you're breaking, Bo. Okay, I think we lost him again. Yes, Leslie, I am recording this. I hope I can, edit these parts, because as you can see, there's some kind of a, the speaker has issues with internet, and he's been in and out. So I might have to edit these parts as we speak right now and then update it. It might take time, but I will try to do the editing part of it and then upload it to our YouTube channel. If anybody is not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go subscribe it. It's if you look for the handle Google Developer Group GDG San Jose, you will definitely see us. Let me put that thing also here, GDG San Jose, I think. Yeah, this is our handle. If you can go check it out, it should be the invite. This will get a notice. No, actually, this one you will not get an invite list for this recordings. Um, I think when I wrap up, you can go back to this event. Once I post the YouTube link in there, it shows on the past events. If in case, it might take some time for me to edit these things and put it, but I will try to do my I I'll try to do my best. Okay. So we are recording this, but then, like I said, I have to edit this. It might take some time. They had questions, Bo. So yeah, go ahead and continue. If it's on YouTube, yes, it'll be there. But give me some time. Yeah, I need to edit these parts.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Um,
Are you sharing?
let me share 1 second. I just have to connect my headset.
Lawrence, you posted something on the Q&A saying that with large environments and code, and then it says virtual. I don't understand your question. If you want to rephrase it, or if you can unmute yourself and ask or put that question, that'll be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Feel free to ask and unmute or leave comments. What was that? You, okay. So all right. Yeah. So hopefully everybody gets to yeah, generate this and so I'll yeah, install this one time.
Maybe pip 3 or something, because usually that's what it does with Python.
Oh, what,
I'm not a Python person, so I usually know that there is a difference when you're running
is
Python 3 and Python.
2 or
Yeah, there's a whole lot of difference. I used to work with this
yeah.
before a long time back, but not now. Okay. For Google Workspace, native product solutions, you could also use AppScript if you know. Yes, AppScript is if you know JavaScript. Google will handle API authentication automatically. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Very good. Good.
Yeah,
I'm learning
AppScript
as well.
is
So.
pretty simple, actually. I've dabbled with that. But especially when it comes to Python, this is one of the reasons that I get frustrated when you have Python 2 and Python 3, and you have different versions of Python is also another thing.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, somebody is asking, are you writing agents with JavaScript? I'm not too sure, but I saw something that was announced during this I/O. But I might be wrong too, Leslie. But I would go back to check on the Google I/O YouTube channel for this particular questions. I know that they had some agents for the browser, so where you can run something around that, but I haven't especially. But you can do that with JavaScript. That's for sure.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the one of the reasons when you say that the summarized text and you're using the model, I was trying to very similarly summarize this thing on the browser itself instead of, you know, using it.
right.
But that's
Oh, okay. Yeah, the browser was
it
yeah,
renders on the browser itself. You don't even need to have a backend for this. So that's possible now. Because they do have some AI APIs on the Chrome side.
okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. It's very good.
Yes, browser extension utilizes API. Okay.
So yeah.
So do we? Then we have to go do the same thing that you did earlier, right? So you have to give the permissions to this, and then you run this as a separate one. Then you would be able to see the summarized text, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So right, right. The yeah, the permissions, right. It's not giving, but we're able to do that through the script, and
Mhm.
so I have to create a new script. It's I'll just copy it from the GitHub there. It's, GitHub, yeah. So this I've just copy pasted our same info from same script, share doc collab.py. So you just have to change the service account file for that. So this, yeah, service account file is same as the docs cred file there, and after doing that, we can run our script. Okay, and it says the document is now shared successfully. Yes. So okay, so now we have access to that, and we can go back and put the text into our what we want to summarize. So this is just our input, and that. This is. Seems like it's having some bug right now. So what to do? Okay. Interesting. Right. Believe if I my docs, Google Docs. Yeah. Okay. So this was a summary of something that I had pasted earlier, and it was a few paragraphs long. So it's really condensed it. So yeah, seems like it's hanging up somewhere. So not sure where. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. Yeah, let me think for a minute. Let's see. Maybe I can try to recopy the main. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe we'll just hard code instead of the actual. Instead of the actual alt text. So I'll find an article about AI. Or okay, and so we'll take all this information from Google. Let's see, and we'll go ahead and paste it to the raw text. Let's see. Okay, and save, then rerun. Okay, and it looks like, yeah, and it gave us some summary here about how we pasted in, and then we can go ahead and repeat the process for the Google Doc, because it looks like it's pasted that into the Google Doc. So we could say, I guess, say something about dogs and cats. Go ahead and copy copy all this information.
Can it also do the images or what? Because you're
It,
copying.
it, yeah, it may. We could try it. Sure, it looks like it just pasted the text.
Yeah, but then
Huh. Yeah, maybe that could be a new feature for this. Yeah, it's good.
I'm just asking because you copied the image. So I was like, okay, maybe what does it do? So sometimes you do have documents where you have images too, right?
That's that's right. Yeah, it could give sometimes the metadata. It could give like description of the image. Uh,
How
yeah,
does
that would.
we have a question here? How does this compare with using Notebook LLM to access your Google Docs? Is it fun of rolling your own or privacy security concerns similar?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's fun if people if maybe to maybe understand how the process works for the APIs or just customizing this further. Right. Yeah. Like Deepa said, we can add in images. We can really yeah do some fun things there. So it could also be for security, right? Because we can have this local, uh, more central on our computer, so it could be yeah privatized in that way.
Anybody has experienced anybody has used both Notebook LLM and tried to do this fun stuff? If you have, just unmute yourself and yeah, you can
Um,
speak.
I have, uh, I would say that like maybe one thing that Notebook LM doesn't do is sort of do like a large scale automation. So one thing I use it for is auto summarizing like large amounts of text. And I can do that for each one in Notebook LM, but I have to input that each time manually. Versus with Python, I can put that in. I can program that to do that through the document itself.
Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison, I would say. It's, I haven't used the notebooks LLM, but that's something I might try also. Uh, but
One
yeah,
thing I found is that when using the API, um, you can kind of train the models on your data set and kind of get a more refined response. You just have a bit more control with the API versus the LLM.
Okay.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It all ends up to how you want your data to be trained, and am I right? This is something. Um, yeah, you could do this with Notebook LLM as well as through this too. But then, which one? How do you train it, and how do you want your data to be trained? Is something that you have to look into before you venture into it, right? Am I saying that correct,
Yeah.
Sally?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, cool. So, is there a way that we could, automate this whole process instead of if just go through if we have a huge document, can it there are times that if you have a huge document and you don't want to read through the whole thing, can we just automate it saying that, hey, pick up this, pick up this document and then spit out the summary instead of, is it possible to do that, automate the whole thing, Bo?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Really good automation process. So that would, yeah, help a lot in any type of research, right? That you want to do. It could, yeah, it could do, yeah, more like kind of, I wouldn't say web scraping, but yeah, if you have like a specific website that you're looking to get information from, it could be, yeah, maybe some articles about dogs. You could, yeah, and if you're looking for like a breed, like characteristics, uh, yeah, you can look at that.
See, for example, if I get a requirement doc or a technical document, right? I don't want to read the whole thing. So if I
Right.
summarize this, okay, just summarize before a meeting. So is it possible? So how do we? It's. I know that we are hard coding it here, but is there a way that we could automate this whole thing?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can have, let's say, a directory of files. You could have
Add a UI to the agent. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Let's.
yeah. We could, right. Just import the files, and we could do that. Uh, that's another great use of that, definitely, for studying or yeah.
Thank you, Leslie.
Maybe we could try that, right? We could see see if that works.
Sometimes I just read an article and then you don't, it